Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So our topic for this video is multinational company, which is Xiaomi company. For your information, Xiaomi company is the one of the largest electronic company in China, and the headquarters was in Beijing. And this company started its operation since 2010 with budgeting phone targeting emerging economies such as Indonesia, Malaysia and Singapore. And Xiaomi company is currently employing thousands of staff across Asia. So next, let's move to the history. Xiaomi Corporation was founded in 2010 by the team of 7 brilliant people. One of the founders is a serial entrepreneur legend. Among all the partners, they were already with years of experience, since some of them had already participated in the founding of other companies or had been recognized as true talent in global technology companies such as Google, Microsoft, Motorola, and others. Next, Xiaomi was funded by a Singapore-based investment group called Temasek Holdings and Chinese venture capitalist called IDG Capital, along with Kaiming Ventures partner. Xiaomi products are very influenced by Apple, where product does have very much similarity with Apple's product. In fact, Xiaomi's CEO is very much influenced by the late Apple's Steve Jobs. Additionally, Xiaomi has the software engineering power of a Google, the design ambition of an Apple, and e-commerce platforms and customer service focus on Amazon. VP of Xiaomi International. Moreover, Xiaomi is growing at a rapid rate. In less than 5 years, the company has grown from a startup to a global player in the smartphone market. In 2014, Xiaomi sold over 61.12 million handsets, a 227% increase on 2013. It also launched products in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, India, and Indonesia.
Next is nature of business. Xiaomi has its own business model called triangular model. The model contains 3 modules: service, software, and internet service. But in 2017, Xiaomi upgraded its business model by incorporating software into the internet service and added new module called new retail. And this is hardware. This is innovative, high quality, well designed hardware focused on exceptional user experience. And this is internet service. Provide internet service and give user a complete mobile internet experience. The last one is new retail. The integration of offline and online channel. Major online channel include Xiaomi Direct Online Retail Store, Mi Store. Key offline channel include Mi Home and local authorized store in China, Xiaomi Xiaodian.
Hi, next I will tell all of you about the achievement of the Xiaomi group. Xiaomi has kept the name for itself by creating a high technology and innovative device like iPhones, but at the affordable price. The price is lower than iPhone and other competitors. With this advantage, Xiaomi can penetrate the international business through 400 retail stores and can sell the millions of their products. Xiaomi has achieved many kinds of awards. Firstly, Xiaomi Group won the first place in the China's quality technologies. Many companies participate in these competitions, but only 5 companies are chosen to be the winner. Secondly, Xiaomi became the first #1 handphone brand in India. In addition, Xiaomi has earned the number 13 spot in Fast Company's top 50 most companies in the world, and in consumer electronic sections, Xiaomi got 4th place in the world for extraordinary cutting its hardware design. Moreover, Xiaomi also ranked number 3 in the most innovative companies in China in all departments, only behind Alibaba and Tencent. Lastly, Xiaomi has sold more than 1 million smartphones within 48 hours between 20 to 22 September in 2017, which suggests that more than 300 smartphones were sold every minute. So, these all are some achievements that has been obtained by Xiaomi groups.
Further findings that have been found in Xiaomi company, which is the mode of entry to other nations. Xiaomi company has entered the global market since 2014, including Malaysia and other countries. They must consider several market entry methods before enter global market. One option is to sell product directly to end user in India. With direct to consumer sale, there is no need to pay fees to distributor or agent. Company would also have direct contact with the consumer, creating additional opportunity for sales. However, it is hard for Xiaomi to sell to Indian through internet, as China has strict rules regarding the use of website and social media. To sell to Indian consumer directly, the company have to create a wholly owned subsidy in India. Indirect exporting in another market entry option, and Xiaomi used this mode to enter the global market. Xiaomi will use the local agent or distributor for host country. Major benefit is local agent or distributor has deep knowledge of local laws and customs. They also aware of potential culture barriers. Xiaomi should start with indirect exporting as a mean of exploring the India market, while in China, they use direct to consumer method as distribution strategies. Cheaper for their end consumer, cut costs of hiring their own local agent or distributor. They already know their own country law and regulation to follow, so there is no need to hire agent or distributor.
Hello, today I want to talk about the company analysis for the Xiaomi company. The strength of this company is affordable pricing. Xiaomi offers smartphone and other electronic devices at extremely competitive price. This is extremely important for two reasons. First off, Xiaomi budget-friendly pricing allows them to compete for the more budget-friendly consumer in developed regions. Secondly, it allows them to enter new smartphone, which previous untapped market in which smartphone were previously too expensive. For example, Xiaomi is able to sell millions of devices in the ASEAN market, especially in China and India, which would be impossible as a luxury brand such as Apple or Samsung. After that, the substantial profit margin. Most amazing of all, Xiaomi is able to offer quality product at affordable price and still make plenty of profit for themselves. Quite consistently, Xiaomi has post profit amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars. Xiaomi can thank low manufacturing costs for their high profit margin. The low manufacturing costs are likely due to the low cost of labor in China, as well as the significant economy of scale which arise when manufacturing so many devices. Okay. After that, we continue for the weaknesses of the company. Number one, weak brand perception. Xiaomi is a Chinese electronic brand. Unfortunately, Chinese products are viewed as inferior in some part of the world, especially the United States. This means that Xiaomi has had a hard time penetrating this prejudiced market. Furthermore, Xiaomi has a relatively weak brand perception overall. It is viewed primarily as a budget option by consumers around the world, and not as a leader in build quality and performance. This perception leads Xiaomi device to be dismissed by many consumers despite their budgetary constraints. Okay, after that we continue with the new geographic market. The global GDP is rising, and as a result, consumers have more and more money to spend on electronics. As a result, the smartphone and electronic market is growing organically. This is especially true for some geographic regions, where previously devices were too expensive to even consider. Xiaomi has a fantastic opportunity to capture this emerging market, such as Africa or India. Thanks to their great price, this is a particularly powerful opportunity for Xiaomi, since it only involves competing against other budget conscious manufacturers such as Huawei, but not luxury brands like Apple. After that, brick and mortar stores. Unlike Samsung or Apple, Xiaomi has made little effort to grow its brand with the use of brick and mortar stores. While Xiaomi does have a few new stores located around the world, they could certainly invest in some more. This brick and mortar store will not only improve Xiaomi offline sales channel, but they will also improve the company perception as a luxury or high quality brand. It's worth mentioning that much of Xiaomi sales are currently accounted for with e-commerce. Okay, for the last, green branding. On the topic of branding, Xiaomi has another opportunity for growth by pitching themselves as a green brand, example, an environmental friendly brand. Xiaomi may be able to set themselves apart from the crowd. There's a growing environmental consciousness, especially in mobile. Okay, we continue with the three codecs company. Number one, high competition. The smartphone and electronic industry have a reputation for being cutthroat competitive. Most players in this market are well-established brands with plenty of capital to support them. This means they are capable of large marketing campaigns, long legal battle, and plenty of investment into new technology. Xiaomi is a relatively new electronic manufacturer, so they will need to be extra careful they are not pushed out of the market. It wouldn't take a lot for a premium manufacturer such as Apple to offer a more budget-friendly device, and that could have devastating consequences. Xiaomi should definitely keep their guard up. Poor customer service infrastructure. Xiaomi has seen extremely quick growth over recent years, selling many millions of smartphones. However, there have been reports that Xiaomi lacked the customer service infrastructure to adequately serve all of their recently acquired customers. If there were to be a model-wide issue with one of Xiaomi products, they may find themselves with more support ticket that they can manage and plenty of unhappy customers.
So, I would like to share some issues regarding to international business of Xiaomi company between multinational company with host countries. So, the first issue is what happened in Brazil and Indonesia. In 2015 until 2016, which saw smartphone sales decline to a rumored 41 million in 2016 from a reported 70 million a year earlier. Xiaomi's billionaire founder, which is Lei Jun, blamed the slump on supply chain problems associated with the company's rapid growth. This forced Xiaomi to retreat from several overseas markets, including Brazil and Indonesia. There were organizational problems as well, prompting the restructuring of the smartphone hardware, research and development, supply chain, and quality management team. But perhaps the bigger source of Xiaomi's troubles was its exclusive reliance on online sales, which left it unable to reach millions of less tech-savvy customers in China's smaller cities and rural areas. So, the other issues is what happened in Brazil. The company planned to expand it to the Latin American market soon. The company also has operation in Brazil, the homeland of its former international head Hugo Barra, but things didn't go according to plan and it downsized its operation there last year following issues with taxation and manufacturing policies. Despite that setback, the company seems keen to expand in the region. So the third issue is what happened in India. The Xiaomi companies facing fierce competition in India. In order to improve its competence, Xiaomi must solve the problem it faced. The brand awareness is very important for a company opera in a new market. Although Xiaomi is very popular and sell well in China, its ranges for overseas customer compared to Apple and Samsung, even Huawei. There have several reasons. Firstly, Xiaomi was found in 2010, just 8 years old. It was young compared to other vendors. Secondly, 2 years ago, most smartphones made by Xiaomi sold in the main China didn't have brand strategy for the overseas market. Thirdly, the competition of smartphone industry was fierce. There are so many smartphone brands and smartphones upgrade quickly year and year. All smartphone trends to homogeneity. If once customer remember your brand, it needs special characteristics or have famous stars as spokesman continuity. Lack of patent reserve and standard essential patent SEP from the statistic which State Intellectual Property Office of the PRC. The patent applied by the Xiaomi company was 7,153, but the number of Huawei's patent is 77,042 and ZTE is 63,707. Maybe this compartment is not fair for Xiaomi because Huawei and ZTE both had built up more than 30 years and their main business were not smartphone. But from the number of patents, we can find out that Xiaomi research and development is not enough. For quality problems and after-sales service problems in Xiaomi phone forums, there are up to 6,000 problems of Xiaomi phone, which mainly include paint loss, short standby time, and unable to take pictures. This seriously affect consumer satisfaction with Xiaomi phone and, to some extent, influence the establishment and maintenance of its credibility. So, the last issue is also happened in India, which is the Delhi High Court ordered Xiaomi company to sell, advertise, manufacture, and import its device to India after Ericsson sued Xiaomi. While the new development is set to jot Xiaomi's ambitious plans for the Indian market, it has certainly brought the issue of infringement of patent technologies in India to the limelight. This is the reason why Ericsson filed a lawsuit against Xiaomi.
So, in conclusion, Xiaomi company's brands as well as their product are well accepted either in their home country or in their host country. This is proved by where there are more than 10 countries sells Xiaomi product excellently, and Xiaomi company has used effective and efficient method to enter the global market. Overall, Xiaomi company are well established globally and growing up positively. So that's all from us. Thank you. Bye.